All right, welcome back to another broadcast. The championship game between the Coastal Bend Breeze and the RGV Rebels. We are off and running. First pitch in there for a strike. Andrea Martinez, the starting pitcher. Ground ball to Alyssa Burge. Flips it over to first. And there's one away. That was Scotty Lopez in the leadoff spot for the Rebels. Both these teams coming in 2-0 throughout the tournament.
Will be attending Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Now batting from PSA North, number 19, Chrissy Luetta.
So a 5-3 put out on the first play of the ball game. There's one away. Chrissy Luetta to lead it off. First pitch misses for ball one. Oh, Chrissy Luetta in the leadoff spot. Martinez deals. Breaking ball catches the corner for strike one. Megan Geyer and Reagan Tennell, the middle infield for the Coastal Bend Storm. The pitch swung on, diving is Geyer, flips it over to first and in time, and there are two away. Megan Geyer, the young sophomore from Cal Allen, makes the play. Two down. Now Crystal Bettis will come to the plate. Last night's home run derby runner-up. She definitely put on a show for everyone in attendance, and that was the buzz all throughout last night, was that home run derby. It's in there for a strike. Power matchup here. Andrea Martinez, former Lady Badger. Fouls that one back.
That's another Mark Brown, safe for foul ball.
Ground ball past the outstretched glove of Burge, and that's a two-out single for Crystal Perez. And the Rebels have their first base runner of the afternoon. So a two-out single from Crystal Perez will set the table for Adi Signs. Pitch misses. Ball one. Jasmine Trevino is playing first base. Brooklyn Metter calling the balls and strikes. Skips in the turf. Two balls, no strikes. Ayla Mata patrolling right field. Shelby Peel in left. The 2-0 misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So Martinez well behind in the count. Future Javelina is Andrea Martinez. Just low, ball 4. So Signs draws the walk. So it's first and second for the Rebels.
Now batting from PSA North, number 3, Caitlin Luetta. Will be attending Texas A&M University International.
Pitch misses low. Ball 1. Ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch right down the middle for a strike. That's 1 ball, 1 strike to the future Dust Devil, Caitlin Luetta. Signs drew the walk with 2 down. Just got a piece of it. Diving as Burge makes the catch for out number 3. So we've seen the Breeze flash some leather midway through the first. Breeze coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
It helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Playing Little League All-Stars, Pee Wee Champions, and when I played Nintendo RBI, I used to do that all the time. Y'all don't know anything about the original Nintendo.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first.
Just saying. Thank you to the Blues. You do that. Thank you, sir. Hey, the Blues. You have
The
right? Simple bunch. No, ahora tienen 36 botones de cada uno.
Coastal Bend Breeze.
Now batting from Cal Allen, number 1, Megan.
Will come to the plate for the first time this afternoon. Leading it off will be the Cal Allen product, Megan Geyer. Shelby Peel bats second. Reagan Tendall in the 3 spot. Batting 4th is Alyssa Burge. Batting 5, Brooklyn Metter. In the 6 spot, Ava Hernandez. Batting 7th, Jasmine Trevino. In the 8 spot is Bella Perez. Hannah Griffith bats in the 9 spot. Batting 10th, Jada Cepeda. In the 11 hole is Adriana Mireles. And batting 12th is Andrea Martinez. Getting the nod in the circle for the Rebels is Ileana Salcedo, the 1-0 pitch. Right there for strike 1. Kaylee O'Brien at first, Caitlin Lueta at second. Gadi Lopez is the shortstop, and Lily Rocha is the third baseman, and Jamie Gonzalez calling the balls and strikes for the Rebels. The 1-1 pitch outside for ball 2. So all throughout day 2 of our showcase, it was an RGV versus Coastal Bend matchup. We saw the Lightning and the Barracudas kick things off in the 11 a.m. game, in which we saw the Lightning get that win. And then in the last game, the Racers took down the Storm. So a possible RGV sweep here in the final day of our showcase. This is the championship game. The trophy here sitting to my right will be handed off to the winner of the tournament. Rise ball misses high, and it's 3-2. Chrissy Loeta is in right. Katia Reyes is in center. And Lexi Escamilla is playing left field. Geyer pops this one up. It's foul and out of play.
That's another Mark Brown State Farm foul.
So it's Geyer, Peel, Tannell, Burge, Metter, Hernandez, Trevino, Perez, Griffith, Cepeda, Morales, and Martinez. Just outside. Geyer draws the walk.
Brings up the bat now from Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Number 26, Shelby Pill. We'll be hitting Texas A&M University, Kingsville, up the road.
So Geyer draws the leadoff walk, and Shelby Peel will come to the plate. Finds the river for strike one. We are going 7 innings here today on the final day of our showcase. Yesterday we were 70 minutes each, 6 games. Misses for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And therefore, strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Salcedo. Rocha tracking it down for out number 1. So Peel is retired on the F5. This brings up Reagan Tennell.
From Calallen, now batting number 33, Reagan Tennell. This ball will be hitting St. Mary's University.
So Eliana Salcedo getting the start, going over her signs with her catcher and fellow Bird Bowl rival, should say, excuse me. Jamie Gonzalez, they get on the same page, and she fires in a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Geyer takes second. The 0-2, blew it by her, and Salcedo strikes out Reagan Tennell for 2 down.
Now batting number 7, Alyssa Third.
This will bring up Alyssa Burge. She was in our home run derby last night as well. Good pitch from Salcedo, strike 1. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 misses. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Big swing and a miss from Salcedo. She gets the strikeout. We've played 1, we head to the second, no score.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Number 11, Kaylee O'Brien.
All right, welcome back. Top of the second inning.
Dallas.
Kaylee O'Brien to lead it off. First pitch low, ball one. So it's O'Brien, Rocha, and Escamilla. 6, 7, 8 the order. Burge is there, and there's one away. Lily Rocha will come to the plate. Last night's
Is here of the home run derby.
home run derby winner.
Number 13, Lily Rocha. Has verbally committed to the clinic.
Last night, Rocha put on a power display for everyone here. Hit 22 home runs in that final round, and she hooks this one. But it's well foul.
It's just a little bit foul.
Down the left field line. So no balls and a strike to Rocha. She went up against Crystal Pettis in the finals. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. One ball, one strike. Playing 7 innings here in the final day. The 1-1 pitch. Low and in, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Lexi Escamilla in the on-deck circle. So a good matchup with Andrea Martinez in the circle. 2-1, and Rocha pulls that one foul. So it's 2-2.
State Farm foul.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Top of inning number 2, Rebels and Breeze. Two, swing and a miss. Martinez gets the strikeout. This brings up Lexi Escamilla.
From Westlaco, number 5, Lexi Escamilla.
And there for a strike. Escamilla representing the Lady Panthers of Westlaco. Her older sisters Audrey and Alyssa Escamilla, of course. They know a thing or two about Westlaco softball. Ground ball to Burge at third, over to first, and a clean 1-2-3 inning for the Breeze and Andrea Martinez. No score midway through the second.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
when excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leader.
All right, welcome back.
Coastal Bend Breeze coming up to bat.
Bottom of the second. 9, 10, 11 up next.
Leading things off from Cal Allen, number 22, Brooklyn Metter.
It'll be Brooklyn Metter to lead it off. Check that 5, 6, 7 middle of the order coming up. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Adi Signs, off speed, slices it foul, it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second inning, 2 down. It's Metter, Hernandez, and Trevino. The 0-2 pitch, high ball 1. So it's 1 inning, 2 innings, 2 innings. Adi Signs now into pitch for the Rebels. At least that's how Coach Esparza designed it. Here's the 1-2. Metter fouls it back. The count sticks at a ball and 2 strikes.
Starting the game for the Rebels was number 25, Indiana South Circle. Now in the circle is number 6, Adi Signs.
One, 2 on the way. Ground ball right over the glove of Signs. That one snuck back up the middle for a base hit. Loera and Reyes. They're both giving chase. But Metter comes through with a base hit. In fact, just this morning, Brooklyn Metter was named the newcomer of the year at the Caller Times. Brooklyn Metter, of course, just broke out onto the scene this year for Cal Allen as a freshman. Of course, she was in our home run derby last night as well. She made it to the second round.
Alice, number 44, Ava Hernandez.
And then another home run derby participant and Lady Coyote, Ava Hernandez. Skips in the turf, ball 4, or for a ball 1, excuse me. And the runner Metter will take second. Skipped in the turf for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ball and a strike. Hernandez, one of 3 Lady Coyotes here in the showcase, along with Gabby Chapa and Brooke Castillo. The 1-1, Hernandez pops it up. Shallow center on the run. Salcedo diving catch, can't make it. Throw down to third, offline. We're going to hold the runner at third as Metter, and Hernandez will get the single and the double on the throw. So second and third for the Breeze. Nobody down. This will bring up Jasmine Trevino.
Runners on second and third, no outs. Brings up the bat from Corpus Christi Carroll. Number 11, Jasmine Trevino.
So Trevino will come to the plate and an early RBI opportunity. Representing Corpus Christi Carroll is Trevino, batting from the right-handed side. Second and third, and an RBI opportunity here in the bottom of the second. The pitch from Signs misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0, the pitch, swing and a miss. Ball and a strike, nobody down, second and third. The 1-1 from Signs. Shoots it foul, 1-2. O'Brien still in the game at first. Loera Reyes slides over to shortstop. Salcedo takes over in center. Crystal Perez at third. Now Jules Garcia also behind the plate doing the catching for Adi Signs. So time called. Adi Signs, the future Islander. Fouls that one back. That's out of play, so the count will stick at ball and 2 strikes. Try it again, the 1-2 from Signs. Delivers, hard hit ball, Signs checks the runner, goes to first. Good play by Adi Signs. A hard shot right back to Signs, picked it cleanly. Just a veteran move. Checking the runner at 4, and then went 1. Now Bella Perez comes to the plate representing Flower Bluff. Rise ball's high. And they're going to stay put for ball 1. On the way from Signs. Fouls it off for strike 1. So Bella Signs, of course, with the workman gloves. So one detail we noticed this year when we saw Flower Bluff play. Not too often, right? Yeah, AJ Hassels to my left. Former Lady Greyhound. She knows a thing or two about softball. Wild pitch, play at the plate, not in time. Brooklyn Metter puts the Breeze on the board. And the runner will take third. Two balls and a strike is the count. Still an RBI opportunity here for Bettis. Big swing and miss. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bettis. That was, again, about the workman's glove. It's something you hardly see. Definitely it's unique. The 2-2 pitch. Good pitch. Strike 3. Got her looking.
Coming up to bat now from Bishop, number 13, Hannah Griffith. Hannah will be playing in Galveston this fall.
And this will bring up Hannah Griffith, the shortstop / outfielder for the Bishop Lady Badgers. She'll be heading off to Galveston to continue her softball career. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch from Signs. Dotting it up there for a strike. It's in there for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Just a shout out to my old friend, AJ Hassel. Class of 2018? 19. Former Lady Greyhound. Yes, it's true. I'm always bragging about you, AJ. AJ Hassel, Sarah Garcia, Nana Carizales. A lot of big names on that San Benito team. Joanna Gonzalez, Aaliyah Rangel, Destiny Hernandez, Amber Hassel. How can we not mention Amber Hassel, who happens to be your older sister? Crystal Castillo, Kim Harper. List goes on and on. Base hit, back up the middle. It's going to be an RBI double for Hannah Griffith. And the Breeze take a 2-0 lead.
Representing Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, now batting number 3, Jada Cepeda.
Yeah, I'm going to get better for it. I'm getting a better for it right now.
This is low, ball 1. Jada Cepeda to the plate, representing Corpus Christi Veterans. Slaps it to the left side. Bettis fields it on a hop, flips it over to first, but the Breeze strike for 2 runs. We've played 2. We head to the 3rd on Rio Sports Live.
Now, La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Gala, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back, top of the 3rd. First pitch to Salcedo, she hooks that one foul. For strike 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Salcedo fouls it back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So Salcedo started last night's home run derby with a bang with 25 home runs in the first round. Now she's got a 1-2 count. Good matchup here between her and Andrea Martinez. Salcedo's first matchup. She goes down swinging. And there's one down. Now Katia Reyes will come to the plate.
Now batting from Westlaco, number 20, Kat Reyes. He's committed to McLennan this ball.
Katia Reyes will come to the plate. Breeze trailing 2-0. Rise ball misses high for ball 1. Jules Garcia in the on-deck circle. Jamie Gonzalez is in the hole. She bats 12. The 1-0 from Martinez. Beautiful pitch. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Here's the 1-1 from Martinez. Reyes pops it up. That is out of play.
That foul ball goes into the hunt pin. Mark Brown, State Farm foul ball.
The count runs 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Nobody aboard for the Rebels. Katia Reyes was our player of the game yesterday in their win over the Barracudas and cranked a home run, and Martinez gets her swinging. Back-to-back Ks for the future Javelina. Now Jules Garcia will come to the plate.
Now batting from Westlaco, number 23, Jules Garcia. This ball will be attending Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Yeah.
Garcia hits this one to left on the run, making the catch, and another clean 1-2-3 inning. Andrea Martinez has retired 7 straight midway through the 3rd. Breeze lead 2-0.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back, bottom of the 3rd. Adriana Mireles to lead it off for the Breeze. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1. Eleven, 12, 1 up for the Breeze. Outside ball 1. Diana Mireles, representing Santa Gertrudis Academy, a.k.a. The Academy, or SGA. Swing and a miss, strike two. Ball and 2 strikes, bottom of the third. Adi Signs back in the circle for the Rebels. Andrea Martinez. He's pitching a gem right now for the Breeze, and Adi Signs tries to answer that, and there's one down on that ground ball on a 4-3 putout from Loera to Kaylee O'Brien.
Now batting for the Breeze from Corpus Christi Kiln, number 5, Ayla Mata.
Ayla Mata will come to the plate. Swinging on the first pitch, lazy fly ball to center. Salcedo camping under it, and they're 2 away. Now Andrea Martinez will come to the plate. Pitcher versus pitcher, and Signs
Bishop, number 4, Andrea Martinez.
will come to the plate. So a quick 2 outs from Adi Signs, trying to answer her counterpart, Andrea Martinez, the former Lady Badger. The pitch right there down the middle for strike 1. You see a lot of spin and velo from these pitchers. Andrea Martinez was named the Caller Times MVP this morning. A couple of first-teamers as well that made the Caller Times list are in this showcase. Samaya Johnson was one of them, who was on the Barracudas. Bree Ford, a Cal Allen product, also on that first team. Hannah Griffith. The 2-1 misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball. Here's the 2-2. That's in the dirt, ball 3.
Don't rub it, Blue. Don't rub it. The one part you gotta have a tap. I can't even get dirt. I know.
So then take this. Here. Is this one?
3-2 payoff pitch on the way. Signs deals. Sharply hit ground ball. Diving as O'Brien taps on the bag at first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Adi Signs midway through the third. Beastly Boys on the other side of the break.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Restos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're the life for cheerleaders.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fourth. New pitcher in the ball game. Taking over in the fourth inning is Ava Hernandez, the Alice product, and Gonzalez jumps all over that one, but it's foul. No balls and a strike. It's 12-1-2. Jamie Gonzalez, a future Coastal Bend product, former Lady Cardinal. Good matchup here. Class 4A and a 6A. Of course, Ava Hernandez, a beautiful changeup. Pulled the string. Gonzalez didn't bite. It's a ball and a strike. And we had mentioned when Ava Hernandez first came on our radar, Ava Hernandez was throwing 65 as a sophomore. And when Ava took on Zapata in that play-in game last year, Coach Lizette Esparza went out to scout Alice for their playoff matchup, well, Alice and Zapata, and who they would potentially play in the bi-district round. And the radar gun showed a true 65. And since then, the legend grew with Ava Hernandez. And the interesting thing, too, is that both her and Andrea both played softball together in the travel ball ranks. And the story goes that Andrea would start and Ava would close. It's a really good combination between the two. A lot of spin and a lot of velo. And Ava Hernandez, another girl that was on the Caller Times first team. The 2-2 pitch. Try to go back to the change. Skipped it into the turf. (3-2). Gonzalez pops it up. Griffith there to make the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting from Sherryland Pioneer, number 13, Carissa Lopez.
So Bella Perez, the catcher for the Breeze. Megan Geyer slides over to third. Shelby Peel is at second. Griffith is the shortstop. Hernandez trying to harness that changeup. When she does, it's dangerous. Jasmine Trevino still in the game at first. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it back, a ball and a strike. Gotti Lopez representing Sherryland Pioneer. Back to the top of the lineup for the Rebels. Second time through the order. The 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Slices it foul, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Called strike 3. Got her looking. Good pitch from Hernandez. Looked like that backdoor curve. Got her looking. There's 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Chrissy Loetta. So make that 9 straight retired for the Coastal Bend Breeze. Andrea's only blemish was a 2-out single that snuck back up the middle from Bettis, and then a walk to Adi Signs. After that, she retired 7 straight. And now Ava Hernandez is taking the baton and retiring the first 2 batters she faces on a pop-up and a strikeout.
Here you go, girl. Don't hook route. Don't hook route.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 down. 2-0. Finds the river for strike 1. Loetta is 0 for 1. Grounded out on a 4-3 put out her last time up. Playing 7 innings. We're in the top of the 4th. Two, 1. Caught the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two misses high. Full count, 2 down, nobody aboard. Hernandez looking to retire the side in order. And Loetta slices that one foul. Three-two, called strike 3. Got her looking. Ava Hernandez strikes out 2 of 3. Right now the Coastal Bend Breeze cruising midway through the 4th.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial.
From con number 1, Megan Geyer.
Welcome back. Top of the order up for the Breeze. It's Megan Geyer in the leadoff spot. Takes a strike 1 at the knees. Geyer went yard in yesterday's game. I think if we counted right, it's 1 of 4 home runs that we've seen. Ground ball back to Signs. 1 down. This will bring up Shelby Peel.
Now batting Representing Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, number 26, Shelby Peel.
Peel showing bunt. That changeup flutters in there for strike one, and that was the talk about Adi Signs going into the All-Star game when we saw her and Lissa Casanova and Ana Salcedo, Katia Reyes, the All-Stars as a whole, and there was no debate really that everyone agreed that Adi has the best changeup throughout the RGV. And then she met Erica Cortez at practice earlier this week, and Erica Cortez's resume speaks for itself, and I said, hey, Erica, is like, this is what we think. It only took a couple of pitches for Cortez to then say, yeah. She's like, I want to change up like that. Well, those two able to get to know each other a lot better these last couple of weeks. That's Erica Cortez, who's also helping coach the Breeze, playing her ball over at Laredo International. And Adi Signs, a future Islander. It's always good to see a little passing of the torch. The 2-2 with one down. Ground ball right side. O'Brien is there. Race to the bag. Taps on it, and they are two away. So now 6 straight retired for Signs.
Number 33, Reagan Turnell.
Tennell comes back to the plate. She went down swinging on that rise ball from Salcedo back in the first inning. She's 0 for 1. And Alyssa Burge in the on-deck circle. Bottom of the 4th inning, Signs sets. Right down the middle for strike one. So we knew pitching was going to be the theme of this showcase once the rosters were all set and we saw who was going where. Curve misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tennell. When you have an Andrea Martinez, Ava Hernandez, Adi Signs, Katia Reyes, all in the mix. Backhanded by Gadi Lopez. Throw over to first. She got it. Gadi Lopez showing off some serious leather. We head to the 5th when we come back.
Oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the
Crystal.
3-4-5, the order due up. Crystal Perez to lead it off for the Rebels. Just misses ball 1. Change up, Perez stays on it, sends it to center, but Griffith is there and there's one away. Good swing from Bettis. That just shows, you know, the mechanics as a hitter, just being able to stay back on that changeup.
From PSG North, number 6, Adi Sai.
So to bring up Adi Signs. That one missed high for ball 1. Signs drew a walker first time up. Spins it in there. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung right on miss on that rise ball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Good pitch, just missed. Sharply hit to left. This one's back, caught and left. 2 down.
Moving on. Now batting from PSG North, number 3, Caitlin Luetta.
That's Mata out there on a sun-soaked turf. Top of the 5th. 2-0 Breeze with the lead. He's having a chat with Caitlin Luetta, who will step into the box. Luetta showing bunt, misses ball 1. 2 down. Luetta 0 for 1 with a pop-up back in the first inning. Outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2 down. It's in there for strike 1. Two on the way from Hernandez. Good pitch right at the knees. Back-to-back strikes. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down in a 2-0 game. Breeze with the lead. Hernandez looking to retire the side in order again. 1-2-3. Chopper to Geyer. Flips it over to first. 6 up, 6 down for Ava Hernandez. Breeze lead midway through the 5th.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Welcome back. New pitcher in the game. Katia Reyes to take over for the Rebels here in the bottom half of the fifth. 2-0. Alyssa Burge to lead it off. Reyes evens the count. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Rise ball misses high. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the leadoff batter, Burge. 4-5-6, middle of the order up. Three and two. Burge shoots that one foul. I apologize. It's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Three, 2, swing and a miss. One down.
Now batting from Cal Alley, number 22, Brooklyn Metter.
Now Brooklyn Metter will come to the plate. Oh, one down. Katia Reyes was able to battle back and get the strikeout. First pitch. Mid-rise misses for ball 1. Reyes fell behind in that count early. Was able to find her way back in the count, eventually getting the strikeout. And it's 1-1. Check swing, Metter just got a piece of it. Ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, rise ball. Metter chases, Lazy fly ball to center. Salcedo is there. And Metter is retired. Yep, and that is probably her last at bat, as Metter is expected to leave early and hop on a plane and head for Colorado. So special thank you to Meredith and Kevin Metter for making the effort to come on down and play on our showcase, then hop on a plane, and a diving grab attempt out in right field, in and out of the glove of Loetta. Play at second, throw not on line. We're going to credit her with a double. That's Eva Hernandez. She was busting out of the box. I'm going to give her 2. But a special thank you to all the parents who made the effort to come down here to the RGV, especially those up in the Coastal Bend. And a lot of these folks just may run into each other in these next couple of days up in Colorado. So a special thank you to all the parents, again, who are going above and beyond to have their kids in this showcase yesterday and today.
Two outs.
So there's 2 down in our final game of our RSL showcase.
From Corpus Christi, Carroll, number 11, Jasmine Trevino.
We were able to put our basketball showcase together in April. And as soon as that basketball showcase was over, it was an all-in effort for softball. Just the irony was talking with Coach Baron yesterday when I handed her one of our showcase shirts. I said, thank you for not only donating a box of softballs to us, but opening your doors to your brand new park. And she was out here yesterday in between games, adding dirt in the circle and just doing a lot of little extra things, loaning us the net for the home run derby, the buckets that we used to shag. So fouls that one back. Also to Frank Cantu and his staff all weekend long. And the conversation I had with Coach Baron was, outside of Joe to my left, probably Coach Lentz and Coach Knipe, was one of the first persons easily that I mentioned about even having a showcase. And I was here at her practice, and I was taking a glance at the field. I said, this is nice. I said, Coach, I said, between you and I, we might do something in the month of June. I said, why not here? And here we are 2.5 months later. Everything came to fruition, and just a special shout out to all the Raymondville staff who helped make it possible. Reyes deals the 1-2. That's a fair ball down the left field line on the 1-2 pitch. Geyer comes in to score. RBI double for Jasmine Trevino. Back-to-back doubles for the Breeze, and it is 3-0 here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Two outs, runner and second. Now batting from Flower Bluff, number 9, Bella Perez.
Now Bella Perez will come to the plate. That pitch misses, ball 1. And we had to check on the scoreboard this morning. Chris and I found a dent in the T where it says softball. Thank Lily Rocha for that. Our home run derby queen. Hit 22 last night to beat Crystal Perez. She had 21. It was just one of the cooler events we've seen in some time.
Joel shakes it up, or I would not have been able to shake it up.
Two balls and a strike. So Joe is now on board. I'll do the color, and he'll do the...
No, you're fine. I'll just chime in.
Okay, yeah, we can chat too. That's cool.
I'm just that extra guy right now, okay? But I was going to tell you, I wanted to expand a little bit. Dahlia, my wife, was out at the ticket booth, right, during the home run derby. and there were balls that were one-hopping the fence out there by her.
Wow. Yeah, they were flying.
I don't know how far that is, Kevin, but it's a good 100 feet beyond this fence.
And it's 200. All around, it's 200.
Yeah, she had some little leaguers out there that were running around. There was an all-star event going on the baseball side of things here, this facility hosting baseball and softball on the same night. And she had some little leaguers out there shagging balls, and then suddenly one of them was like, "You stand here because I don't want to get hit. These balls are coming over here all the time."
They were coming in a hurry. Crystal Perez at one point hit 8 in a row. 8. She didn't even win. She was a finalist. It was Lily Rocha who just found that rhythm.
Yeah, we went out there. You were scanning that scoreboard. We found the big dent by the T, and then they found another dent over there by the L. And
also courtesy of Lily Rocha.
We think there were 3 new dents in that scoreboard from last night's event.
Yeah, and like I said, Coach Cantu is just closing his eyes. It's a brand new scoreboard, girls. Came in about midway through the year. And in fact, when I came to visit with Coach Baron, that scoreboard was being put up.
Yep.
And then that was just another selling piece with Coach Baron. Was like, well, we got a new scoreboard coming in. And we got this, and we got that. I said, let's do it.
I don't know if you've talked about it much, Kevin, but we just met with the Islanders again.
Yes.
And we can already, you want to start promoting something a year in advance, we can do that. This event's moving there next year.
There you go.
So there's the big announcement here on the fly. And the discussion was right out of the gate was, first of all, she talked to her athletic director who watched it and was like, no, we need to bring this here. We can bring this here. And then, of course, the discussion was to bring more colleges on board and therefore bring more talent to one event. And then the real kicker, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Very good.
Now, the real kicker comes in after that, and that is discussion with how do we bring San Antonio, Houston into the mix as well. And then, that's popped up. And then make the final day a selection day in which an ultimate all-star team from this region takes on an ultimate all-star team from Houston and another from San Antonio to play a final game of some amazing showcase opportunities.
Yeah.
That's a year in advance, but you got to start somewhere in the planning stages. And this is what we talked about even last night, you and I. The earlier you could get on top of these type of events, the bigger you can make them.
Right.
I'm not sure I've been at the Islanders facility personally. Have you?
No, I haven't. But in fact, the person sitting next to me was AJ Hassel.
Yeah, I saw her.
The younger sister of Amber and her dad, Juan, is out here. I see. And the funny thing was that that guy can sniff a softball field from a mile away, and I was shocked he wasn't here yesterday. Probably because he had lessons somewhere. And AJ just recently entered the transfer portal, and she's going to be playing at the Islanders this coming year. And in fact, Gotti Lopez, the shortstop right now for the Rebels, is committed to go to Corpus Christi. And then, of course, Adi Sainz, the pitcher for the Rebels, former Lady Raider, she's going to be an Islander. Monet Montilla is currently up there. So there's familiar names that we've covered and future girls that will be heading just up the road.
Well, we're going to have a date as early as this week to meet with the AD and the school itself so that we can lock in a date for next year's event already and try to get.
Good pitch. Katia Reyes pulling the string. We'll talk more about what's to come in the future on the other side of the break.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Gala and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Vida and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Top of the fifth, ball and no strikes. It's Kaylee O'Brien to lead it off. Trying to work on our scoreboard there. Two balls and a strike to the leadoff batter, O'Brien. Just picking up our conversation. About the Islanders, and yeah, and I was talking with Coach Kevin Knipe about that. And then we can start planning already.
Yeah, again, the key is how early can you set the date, because travel teams, parents plan well in advance. These travel coaches plan well in advance on where's the big tournaments. Nationwide, they set up where the big tournaments are. They try to showcase girls and not overlap with the big ones. And so that's what we're going to rely heavily on these travel coaches once again to say, okay, let's pick a date, and then work with the Islanders on here's the dates and clear the schedule for events there. And the earlier we can get this done, the bigger it'll be, because players can commit much earlier than what they did this year.
So here's my question. Can we fast forward to next year already?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. There's a lot of games between here and there, but yes, let's do it.
No, that's awesome. This last home stretch this week was really long, but it was fun. I had a blast being able to visit each team, and then just the cherry on top was being able to hand these girls their jersey. They loved it. All the little social media stuff.
Yep.
The little things that these kids are into, and it's something that they can take home and keep. They got their name on the back, most importantly. And you know what I'm thinking too? Maybe next year, Now that I'm literally just looking at Rocha, on the right sleeve is the Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
On the left sleeve, why not put their high school logo?
That would be cool. Yep.
And see, I've been talking with everybody, saying, drop it in the suggestion box. So I've gathered a bunch of different really good suggestions from different people.
Well, I know everyone wants pinstripes on their uniforms next year.
Yes. Yes, everyone was fans of the pinstripes of the Rebels and the Lightning. Or the Rebels, the Racers and the Lightning.
Which these two teams could get away with pinstripes. The Rebels could easily put some black pinstripes in the mix there. I could see a white pinstripe going on the breeze there. We could probably work that.
But see, I like the breeze.
I like it how it is.
But that breeze, it's that powdered blue McAllen Memorial type look. But see, it's very Corpus Christi-ish, the hooks.
Yep.
So that's kind of the deal behind it. Rocha base hit into left. And all of a sudden, the Rebels have first and second.
And more importantly, the Rebels bring the tying run to the plate, which was proven last night. A lot of these girls, one swing.
Yes.
And things can change on the scoreboard with crooked numbers.
Yes, they definitely can. And Lexi Escamilla has the pop in her bat. And then the crazy thing is that after Escamilla, it's Salcedo, Reyes, Garcia, and Gonzalez.
And nobody out, folks.
Nobody out. So this is a good opportunity here for the Rebels to make some noise against Hernandez. Good pitch right at the knees. And I told the Rebels, I said, hey, look, at the basketball showcase, it was an acquired look. And by the end of the showcase, a lot of people were like, yeah, I could dig the Rebels jersey. Had that October look to it, fall. The 0-1, big swing and miss from Escamilla.
Well, so many things in the background of an event like this, starting with the basketball, which transitioned into how can we make it better for softball, is even that fact. Let's come up with some nicknames that aren't affected by schools.
Right.
Let's affect a color scheme that isn't necessarily favoring a school.
Right.
And all in all, across the board, nothing but compliments. Here comes the big pop, folks, and if you're going to circle an opportunity for the Rebels, here she stands right now.
Yeah, and it would be fitting for her to tie this game up with one swing for Salcedo.
But also, don't wonder for a second, this is where the big pitchers also step up and say, oh, spotlight time.
Right.
And this is where the pitchers stand up and say, don't forget about me.
Yes. The 1-0. A little high, but that's in there for strike one, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those where the rise ball can start in the strike zone or start below the strike zone if you're real good. And you can bring that ball up. And by the time it gets to the catcher, it's the groan from the fans. Go back and watch it as that one comes through there too. He almost picked her off back there, but as that rise ball is able to come up through the strike zone, by the time the catcher catches it, you get that groan from the fans. But you go back and slow-mo that. It's like, nope. At the time it crossed the plate, it was in the strike zone.
Yeah, that second strike. See, she goes to the junk. 1-2. Good take, 2-2.
That was narrowly in the same spot where that ball was called a strike earlier. It's one of those consistency things.
The 2-2, Salcedo sends this one deep. This one's back, in and out of the glove against the wall. Everyone's gonna hold up. That one just missed. So now the bases are gonna be loaded, and Salcedo thought she had herself a home run. That ball had a shot, but it went in and out of the glove of Shelby Peel and right against the fence.
Now Peel went as far back in this park as you can get. Her back, she could, no more steps to go back. So you're contending with fence, wind blowing cross from right to center. A lot to deal with, but now Reyes.
Yeah, you got Reyes and then Jules Garcia and then Jamie Gonzalez all due up. So they got a golden opportunity here.
It's one of those, in some games you say, well, let's at least get a couple. But here you want to get greedy. And I know Debbie Esparza wants to get greedy.
Oh, absolutely.
I want 3 minimum right now.
She's in it to win it, and that's what that conversation is right now. But a special shout out to her, Debbie Esparza. She's a very good friend of mine, and as I tell her, she's the godmother of softball. This is the house that she built. She founded this program and the volleyball program back in the mid-'90s, and so many stories she has. And in my book, she's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, she was probably as excited as anyone that we're going to bring it here. Why not start right here with something this big?
Yes, and it means a lot to her family because her roots are here in Raymondville. Reyes, first pitch swinging. Geyer flips it over to first. The Rebels get a run, but they wisely exchange an out for a run.
Yeah, no second thought at all. Get the out. We're going to give up a run. I'm sure that was being discussed in the huddles. And the Breeze elected, hey, you get the ball. If it's right at a base, obviously tag and go. But if it's coming to you, get the out. Get a sure out. We'll give up a run. Here's the biggest hitter of the game right now, standing in.
Speaking of the Islanders, Jules Garcia. She'll be up there next year. Former Lady Panther, plenty of pop in her bat. She can tie it with a base hit in the gap. With 2 down, the runners are going to have that extra jump, and that's the cut right there.
She was not looking to tie it there. She was looking to take the lead.
Yes.
Make contact, just make contact. There you go.
Top of the 6th, good take.
Heard the fan off camera there that saying watch the change with a 2-strike count. How in the world can you stand there and wait change with the speed that can come out of this delivery?
Well, when you can throw a changeup for a strike like Ava can, it's hard. The 1-2, 2-2. These coaches too, Erica Cortez and her brother Nick Cortez, brother and sister combo, and Erica's having a blast. Former player, currently playing in college, being able to come back and coach. Cassie Valdez too from Olu. The 2-2, good take, 3-2. And I thought that was pretty neat too. Mariah Vasquez as well. A couple of our coaches are current college athletes.
It is big pitch coming here. The walk loads the bases here.
She does have first base open too. So.
Yep.
Hernandez revs back, 3-2, fouls off the rise. Good at bat from Jules.
Garcia looked away as she's like, I had that. I had that timed.
Yes.
I knew what pitch was coming. Will she pull the string on that changeup?
The 3-2. Slices it foul. Diving catch for out number 3. Jasmine Trevino. Yeah, Jill says you got me there. Woo-wee. Ava Hernandez wiggles out of the jam. Halfway home on Rio Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolando Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Red Sox volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth and a 3-1 Breeze lead. Katia Reyes back out in the circle. Ardiana Mireles representing the academy to lead it off. Ayla Mata in the on-deck circle. So in games like this, you know that there's going to be that inning or two that one of these offenses is going to have and string together a couple of at-bats. And you saw the Rebels do that in the top of the sixth. They were able to play to run. That's a 4-pitch walk and a rare sight for Katia Reyes.
The runner first. No outs. Now batting from Corpus Christi Carroll, number 5, Ayla Mata.
Reyes spins in a strike.
Single left field. Runners on first and second. Brings up the bat from Bishop, number 4, Andrea Martinez.
First and second. Pitch high, ball 1.
This gets right back to a lot of old baseball and certainly softball now too, and that when you have a rally that's stalled or halted by a great play, a diving play this time in foul territory, with runners in scoring position, big hitters at the plate, so often you see that defensive play propel into the offense, and suddenly with 2 aboard, the Breeze don't need much to generate a big rally opportunity either, Kevin. And that's what's being talked about in these 2 groups of players and coaches talking right now. Breeze, this is our chance. We score a run or 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, we're sailing. Rebels, don't give up anything right now. You worked too hard last inning to get to this position of being 1 base runner away from tying run at the plate.
Ball and a strike.
Two strikes if you're Reyes. This is where you definitively look for that. What's your best pitch? Get the strikeout, then worry about those base runners out there.
The 1-2. Reyes gets the strikeout on Ayla Mata.
Brings up to bat from Carolina, number 1, Megan Geyer.
So Andrea goes down first and second. That one fouled back right behind us. First and second. And Megan Geyer fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. Ball on a strike to the leadoff batter, Megan Geyer. Drew a walk in the first to ground it out in the 4th inning. Shelby Peel in the on-deck circle, the 1-1. Fans were wondering about the names, too. Said, well, we got to name some. Something that's not we're not going to get slapped with a lawsuit or anything.
Right. Yeah.
I thought they were pretty neat, and maybe next year. I know Derek and Coach Paula were hoping for maybe bitty bitty bomb bombs from one of the Corpus teams, or even the Salinas.
Oh, okay.
They were just getting funny with it. I said, hey, that sounds cool.
Infield fly rule is in effect.
Infield fly, Signs is there, catches it on the F3. 2 down.
From Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, number 26.
Tremendous
Shelby
pitching there.
Peel.
Strikeout, pop out. Went from 2 on, none out. Chance to get out of the inning. Keep it right here. Give your team a chance in the 7th.
Ground ball, 4-6 for out number 3. Loera to Lopez. We head to the 6. Rebels trail by 2.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back, top of the 7th. Last shot for the Rebels, and it's going to be 12-1-2.
Number 7, Jamie Gonzalez.
And it's going to be Jamie Gonzalez. We'll try and set the tone here in the top half of the 7th. And the last opportunity for the Rebels here in the championship, and Andrea Martinez is in to close it. First pitch swinging, and if Gonzalez straightens that one out, yeah.
She was not fooled.
No, she wasn't. But players like Jamie, you're gonna miss covering because she lives in the cages. She lives on the softball field.
Nice answer by Martinez to come right back. You give up that long fly ball foul.
Well, this is veteran versus veteran. These two girls are going to be playing at the college level. They both know what's up. Here's the 0-2. Good pitch.
That is just veteran pitching right there.
That's nasty.
Give up that big swing. You saw that, going way back baseball. Greg Maddox would do that. Drive hitters crazy. You get the one pitch, and he's like, oh, that's your pitch. You had it. And you get a long foul ball for it.
Well, see, the thing, with Andrea is, in baseball, softball, there's nicknames for everybody. And I gave her the nickname Verlander. She pops this one up. Alyssa Burge is there, makes the catch. Quick 2 outs. Quick story is that she's got that mean streak in her, and it always reminds me of Bob Gibson, that they always thought he was mad at people. And you know the story, Joe, that he didn't have very good vision.
Right.
He didn't want to wear glasses on the mound, so he would just stare into the batters and would always kind of give them this mean look. And guys would be like, what are you mad at me for? He's like, I'm not mad. I just can't see very well. And that's kind of what Andrea brings, is she's got that look to her.
So Loera is going to have to get on base if she can. This is the top of the order for the Rebels. So the right hitters would be behind her, but it's going to take a base runner.
Good pitch, strike 2.
Yeah, also, Kevin, this would even the series for the weekend. Coastal Bend versus RGV, those fans that were saying one's going to dominate the other. So it would be even 4-4. And then you would have the argument, well, we won the championship game, and the other argument would be, well, we won the home run derby. So
you get, it kind of evens out.
Is it even? Well, yeah, it's pretty even.
And then there was also an all-valley final. The 0-2, ground ball to the right side. Geyer is there, flips it over to first, and the Breeze win it 3-1. And they go 3-0 throughout the showcase. Much respect, tip of the hat. Player of the game, Andrea Martinez. Tossed a couple of scoreless innings. In fact, went 3 scoreless, came in, closed the door, got the save.
I'll let you. You want to do that?
I can.
Okay,
trophy?
Kevin. Appreciate everything on this.
Yes.
Kevin's going to head him to give the medals this time and the,
medals.
the trophy.
Yeah, no, just real quick. Thank you to everybody for coming out and participating. I had a blast. I love this sport. I love everybody that's here. It's a great event, and thank you for coming out and making the time to come out, all 72 girls. We had a blast. Thank you so much.
Yep, that's Kevin Naro. He's going to be on the field here. We're going to keep it rolling here so you can see some of the coverage here of the trophy presentation, the medals, and our player of the game as well. And then we'll close it down here from Raymondville. Appreciation goes across the board. We could spend the next hour saying thank you to the people that were involved in this. Kevin was instrumental in a lot of this, my friends. Him taking and spearheading this with his committees, with Debbie Esparza and the other coaches and the traveling coaches and coaches in the Coastal Bend, Coach Lentz up at Cal Allen. I'm not going to try to mention everyone because I'm going to miss some. But Kevin being with those groups and getting everything set up allowed other things to happen on the backside of this to put this in place. Because there's a lot of moving parts when you're talking about a showcase. And it was a tremendous 2-day event. Our thanks are across the board to anyone out there that was a part of this. We thank you. Fans who were able to watch this, weren't able to be here, but were able to watch this. It's just another feather in our cap, if you will, on Rio Sports that we started this. This will be our 6th year we start this year, but it was there's a major need out there to showcase athletes with live performances. And on Rio Sports, we've done our best to incorporate every sport and as many schools as we can, big, small, doesn't matter. And we did that. And indeed, I said it from day one, that there's going to be others that will come along that will try to do what we're doing. And they're going to find out how difficult it is to be consistent. And if they truly dive into the fire, they'll find how difficult it is to not just be consistent, but to be at as many different sports that are needed to cover what my guys and girls are doing with all the cameras and all the play-by-play guys and everything that's done from a broadcast perspective. And it's shown in a showcase like this, in which you see so many involved to put this together. When you think about how many schools alone are represented here from both the Coastal Bend and the RGV, it's big numbers. And it's all because of schools working with us, athletic directors working with us. And then as you see the commercials run, that's the key. I've said it many times. If I won the lottery, I'd do this for free. I haven't won the lottery. No one I know has won the lottery. And therefore, when it went from Dahlia and I, my wife, just running the first few games and turning that into the first few hundred games, that was one thing. But when you started bringing people on board, during COVID, it was one thing. No one had jobs to go to. Most people were not working. And so COVID was, in one aspect, an easy year in which to cover sports, because people were available to be at games, to be sometimes at a game at 4 o'clock to set up for a 7 o'clock game, which was required. And then once people started going back to work, then it became even more taxing, more difficult to continue to do what we did. And so therefore, the advertising that you see on the commercials that are playing is the key. It's the key factor. And I know people have said, when we've got people out there trying to talk, that they like to support local businesses, and in many cases they associate Rio Sports Live with a Rio Grande Valley product. And indeed, I may have lived in the Rio Grande Valley when I started it. But when we're talking about covering Cal Allen softball and traveling as far as they can go in the playoffs, getting to baseball games, getting to football games, getting to volleyball games, we've been in the Coastal Bend just as much as we've been in the RGV. And so the advertising is the critical key factor that funds what we do. So if you were watching these games and you see the advertisers that ran it, I say it throughout our broadcast, at the very least, stop in and say thank you to those people for assisting us in broadcasting it. And in many cases, it's schools, as we're going to hand out the medals here. But the schools alone, such as Sherryland ISD, Brownsville ISD, Harlingen ISD, San Perlita ISD, Mission ISD, who all stepped up as advertisers with Rio Sports Live. We don't charge schools, but when schools become advertising partners, it does provide funding to allow us to do what we do. And believe me, it takes a lot of funding to truly cover as many games as we've covered, and it would take a lot more to cover as many as I want to cover. You're going to see Rio Sports Live take a serious turn over the next few weeks, in which you're going to see a lot of Brownsville St. Joe products suddenly hit the airwaves as we are rolling out our first channel on Brownsville St. Joseph. And that will be the next evolution in Rio Sports Live, to bringing the product in a different delivery aspect. There's platforms in which all of this stuff is delivered. We chose Facebook and YouTube at the beginning. Many chose websites to start things off. But the ultimate goal for Rio Sports Live was always with a channel, and through the cooperation of Brownsville St. Joseph, a private school here in the Rio Grande Valley, you'll see the first true channel that will be unveiled prior to football season, and that's where we intend to go as far as being able to cover games and provide fans with just another level of coverage. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Our thanks to all of the people that were involved as they are killing my cameras. I think Rudy's running around taking cameras down, so he took all my cameras away from me. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Our appreciation to Chris, who was on the PA, throughout the weekend. Ruben on the play-by-play when games weren't being covered by Kevin. Here's how good the crew was for me. I wasn't able to do play-by-play for any games, and that's okay. Real Sports Live is alive and well with many talented individuals that are right now fully capable of taking the reins and doing what's needed to do to provide you the coverage. Bert Ruiz out there on that camera for the last 2 days, and I'm telling you, 97-degree weather, I challenge you to stand out there on that concrete like Bert did for 2 solid days and not miss a game. So our appreciation to Bert, to Jammer, who was here yesterday, to Andrew Cordero. You're going to see a ton of photos posted later on, and to Rudy Zamaripa Jr., who is, he's literally my right hand. When I'm needing equipment, when I'm needing something done, that's the guy that I look at. He's the guy that catches my grief most times than not when something isn't going right, but he also knows that somebody's got to be there because I can't be everywhere at the same time. So to my crew who helped put this together, I do appreciate that. And my final thanks, in this case, is one of the most important thanks of all, and that is to the officials who you saw out here umpiring these games. When nothing involved in this showcase is talked about as far as the umpires being involved or being controversial, that tells you it is a top-notch quality job done by the officials, because of the fact that umpires are unseen so many times, and unseen in their business means you did a great job. And so our appreciation to all of the umpires who assisted us throughout this showcase. And then the final thanks is to the Raymondville School District. Frank Cantu, at the athletic director, once I reached out to him and said we're going to do it here, was more than cooperative. Had crews out here working with us in midnight the night before, trying to run cabling and power cords and testing, moving some bleachers around. So our appreciation again to the Raymondville School District, one of our schools that we are broadcasting games for next year, and we're looking forward to them becoming one of our advertising partners on the marketing side as well. That'll do it for the broadcast. I'm Joe Bowling. Kevin Naro on the field handing out the medals. Hope you enjoyed every bit of this one. And it really is the last broadcast for this school year for Rio Sports Live. So that means tomorrow night we'll be gearing up for next year with coverage of summer ball, whether it's volleyball or basketball or 7-on-7 football. We'll be there. Hope you're tuning in. Until next time, for Rio Sports Live, I'm Joe Bolden. So long.